Hello everyone, it's your boy Proph Rye here. I'm back with another video, another interesting topic. Come on, man. It's been a few days, you know how it goes. Sometimes you're busy, you gotta lay off. You gotta lay off and sort out some things, you get me, and sort out some things and come back again. But listen people, I've got so much videos to make, I've got so much stuff to do. Right now I've got about 20 videos in the pipeline that I need to knock out, people. The pressure is on. The people need to be taught. The people need to understand and know everything what's happening inside this world that we're living in on this planet Earth, people. What I also like to call the matrix system. So yeah, man. So I know a lot of people are thinking, boy, Proph Rye's back with some teaching. What's it going to be? What's on the agenda today? What's on the agenda today, people? We are talking about here the scientists fucking with people that are woke. Now, I just want everyone to know and be clear. Gone are the days when these scientists used to bully people, man. There was days, let me tell you something. There was days back in the days where if you were to come out and say certain things, they'll behead you for it. If you come out and say certain things without... This is why social media is good these days. And, you know, it's not even social media. It's having a camera on your phone is really good these days. Because let me tell you something. All of these stuff goes down as also evidence. Because can you imagine back in the days without camera on your phone and people coming out and speaking about certain things and speaking about their traumatizing experience in life itself? Can you imagine how many people would be flogged and be thrown into the mental home? People, I've had it. I've had so much people try to put craziness on my name. Try to say I'm crazy and I'm mad. And believe it or not, within these last days to come, you'll see the people that blaspheme against me are the ones that are going to be the ones that are crazy and mad. God don't like ugly. Anytime someone is doing good in life, they want to say the person is crazy. Anytime you talk the truth in life, they want to say the person is mad. People need to stop calling people crazy and mad for speaking the truth. You get me? Yeah, man. So like I said, people, man, this video here is called Scientists Fucking with the Woke People. Now, the thing is, people, the scientists know that their days are numbered. They know that we are living in the end times. They know that judgment is upon the land. Now, many people don't know that the reason why the world is going so crazy right now, the reason why things is so mad right now, everyone's losing their mind and doing some mad shit, people, yeah? It's because Judgment Day is here. People think that Judgment Day is only one day. No. Judgment Day is every single day. Every single person I come into contact with is being judged. The eyes is the window to the soul. Everyone I come into contact with is being judged. Judgment is upon the land. Judgment Day is not only for one day. You get me? So let me tell you something, people. There's a lot of people out here that are woke. And they're scared to speak. Let me tell you something. Gone are the days where these people used to bully you. They might try to throw you in jail, but you're going to come out. Because let me tell you something. The Most High God has never been sleeping on us. These people made it seem like the Most High God didn't exist. They made it seem like the earth was made from a big bang. Woo! All of a sudden, people from all different type of walks of life is on the planet, being born out of their physical parents' vagina. If you care what I said clearly, I said their physical parents' vagina, which means that majority of everyone here has a spiritual parents, spiritual family. And this is why so many families are so crazy right now. You think everybody loves each other, but you'd be surprised to know that it's actually free for all. This person's against this person, this person's against this person don't want this person to do better than them. And it's like everyone's just throwing witchcraft all over the place. This person's going to throw witchcraft on this person. That person's throwing witchcraft on that person. That person don't like that person. He's already speaking out into existence, want that person to die. It's like a yo-yo out here. It's like a yo-yo. Now, there's some serious shit to come, people. If you never believed in ghosts, people are gonna start to see ghosts soon. You get me? I'm already out here from even a year ago in my home acting like the Ghostbusters. Can you believe it, people? You have some evil people out here that will send their legions of demons to your home to harass you. But you have to be spiritually fit to tackle them things there. You get me? You get me? You get me? I'm not really big up my name like that, but you know, so the prophet not fair. The prophet a bad man, and you know, so the demon them scared the prophet already. You get me? I have to send them back to where they came from. Mission abort. And if you notice, when these people are sending their legions to attack you, if you're a powerful person and you ask them, where do you not come from? They will tell you where they come from. If you ask them, who sent you guys? They will tell you the person who sent them. These demons are snitches. Everyone's fucking snitches. Why do you think there's so much snitches out here? A lot of gangbangers and that are snitches. A lot of people are snitches and they're acting like they're all tough guys and that. Because they're a demon. There's a lot of demons living on the earth in human form. I see them every day. A lot of these scientists are demons. They keep telling people, oh, there's no such thing as aliens. When people sight aliens and sight spaceships, they say, delete that off your phone. Talk about it no more. A lot of them have been given a paycheck. Now, I'm here to break the news to you guys. When you guys are seeing the spaceships flying around, you better believe, and I'm going to break this news, I'm going to tell you who they are. Who they are in those UFOs. The scientists. The scientists are the ones that are driving around in the UFOs, people. So now you know who the real aliens are. The aliens are the scientists. So now you lot can say, yes, Prophet Rye has finally told us who are driving those spaceships you see driving around. Those are the scientist people. This earth that we're living on itself is basically like space. When you hear them saying they're going to another planet and this and that and this and that, it's all make-believe. They're trying to find somewhere to run to. People, once you're fully woke and you see what's going on out here, you're going to start to laugh at a lot of stuff, man. You're going to start to laugh at a lot of men that say that they was top gangsters and they bust their gun all the time. Just to know that you thought that this person was human. This person's a fucking demon. If you say the right stuff to him, you'll see how fast that demon's going to run off. Drop his gun and run off. People are being used. People are being used. This is spiritual warfare, people. It's not really a physical warfare. But don't get me wrong. Physical warfare is part of it. There is going to be times where people are going to want to try and shoot and stab you. And that's because the Matrix system have all of these people locked in prison. This itself is a prison. Everything is mapped out. Everything is set the way how they want it to set. But slowly you can see that the system is crumbling. But what's making it worse that there's so many people that have sold their soul. So the people that have sold their soul, it's not easy for them to hop out. They can't just hop out. Because they're owned by Satan now. So they have to do everything that Satan told them to do. Like I said, God has given everyone free will. God has given everyone free will, but here where the trick is now. This is the part of the trick. And this is where a lot of people have tricked themselves to where they have no leg to stand on right now. A lot of people are doing stuff in life they don't enjoy doing right now. But what can they do? It's too late. Like they say, you make your bed, you have to lie with it. It's a shame sometimes the good have to suffer for the bad. But people, a lot of these people didn't realize. They didn't realize. And they didn't stop to think before they sold their soul. All they're thinking about was money, signing a contract straight away. These people didn't stop to think and realize that the birth certificate has no use. The birth certificate has no value to it. So what do? The devil has a lot of doors he's willing to open for you. If you think you're a musician, you just go and sign to one of those record labels. You didn't know those record labels are part of the Matrix system? If you do acting, and you want to go and act and get a nice, decent wage, you didn't know that's all part of the Matrix system? Whether you're a singer, whether you want to be a scientist and go and work for them in their labs, sign contracts. You didn't know that was part of the matrix system? Anything beneath that with free will is just a normal 9-to-5 job, and they rob you straight blind. But what they didn't know is that the people that have the most power on the earth are the ones that have nothing and have the free will. Because then down the line, you learn about God. Because they hide it from you. I didn't know nothing about God until 2 years ago. I just strongly believed in my faith. I didn't even know about faith properly. I just always knew that there was a God up there. While everyone was saying, well, I grew up with a lot of people that was saying, I've grew up with some friends that used to say, fuck God. What God? You believe in God? I've seen it out of my own eyes, people, not to know that them people there are demons. We've been growing up with demons, reptilians, mermaids, all walks of life from nursery. Some kids already knew how to do witchcraft, obia, voodoo from primary school. A lot of them is in their blood. So meantime, the ones like me that was on the earth for 27 years and didn't know nothing what was going on air. You just hear about people doing witchcraft, people doing obia, you're blind. But bear in mind, your eyes have sin stuff. And when I say sin stuff, you might see, when I went to Jamaica once when I was young, I saw one of my cousins, he got arrested by police. And then that same evening, he came back and made a fire outside his house. And he was spraying rum from his mouth into the fire. Now, I'll look at stuff like that and just say, oh yeah, I've heard people say that he's crazy. And you just look at stuff like that and you think, oh yeah, it's normal. I don't know what you get me? But when you actually woke and you look back and you realize that you said, fuck, my mum was doing some serious voodoo, cuz. After that, he bust the case. He bust the case with flying colours. I used to go to his house and he used to have a pigeon head on top of his door. Now, that used to freak me out. But because you're unwoke and you don't know anything, and these people are not going to tell you anything. I just thought, I knew it wasn't normal, but I just thought, you know what? This man does what he does. He used to have a lot of rings on his hands. Voodoo rings. I didn't know it was voodoo rings. Chain, everything. I just thought, yeah, he's doing his thing. My meaning was really close. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're not woke, yeah, it's dangerous. Because even though meaning was close, he could see what type of person I am. And if I wasn't so lucky and God wasn't guiding me from a baby to now, because I done no evil or no wrong to people, we all make mistakes. We are all sinners indeed. But there's a time where you learn from it. There's a time where you know what, this is something I will never do. This is something I won't do. You might take a risk doing that. You might take a risk doing this. You might do this knowing that it's wrong. But in your heart, you already know, I shouldn't have done that. God, I'm sorry. Even if you don't know God, even if you don't even believe in God like that, but you just know there's a God, I've always told myself, God, I'm sorry. I just felt it in my system when I was doing something naughty. So, his intentions, he could have sacrificed me. He would have been rewarded. He could have done so much shit to me. But, like I said, I had some cousins out there that I was doing a lot of stuff. And they loved me. They loved me. But like I said, it's the ones that love you that will also kill you. Love is serious, people. Love is blind. Love is blind. Now, I want the people of the world to know that these scientists do not love you. The scientists are the ones that are holding down many people. You get me? They're holding down many people. And anytime the people that are woke are speaking the truth, they feel that they can start threatening them. Start chatting rubbish about them. Start making propaganda about them. Start interrogating them. Flying drones around their homes. Trying to set up speaker devices inside their homes. We already know that these phone calls that we have, they monitor them. They listen to our phone calls, but who cares? Last time I checked, Masons are not allowed to speak about Masons. Illuminatis are not allowed to speak about Illuminatis. But people like me that are serving a true and living God, that have free will, can speak about whatever I want. It's only when I start making noise all around the world is when they're going to try to harm me. But God's going to harm them. The scientists, their time is coming to an end, people. There's nowhere for them to run. They'll run to the rock. Even the rock is going to want to hide. All these bunkers that they have underground, cloning people and doing all these type of shit, those days are going to be over with soon. If you can see these people's true forms, you'll know that fucking hell. I thought these people was human. You get me? These people are bogus and they have no power. That's why they keep all of our people dumbed down. That's why I said I made a message. God said, let my people go. Then the scientists and that, the government and that, they need to let go of the people. These slavery days are coming to an end. Nothing goes in vain. Look at all this stuff they're doing. Do you not know that these demons that are scientists and all these people, do you know that they have no power? The power that they have is artificial. What they keep us in prison and slave us away and live off our energy. We the people are the ones that have all the power in our hands. We the people are the ones that have all the energy. This is why they start setting up their little 5G all around the place. Even that absorbs energy from people. Because they know they have no energy. They have no power. We the people, every people that wakes up, every person that wakes up, they lose power. What's going to happen when they lose all their power? They start losing value. Value is important to them because their world runs off money, whilst the true and living God's world runs off love, peace, and unity between all, no matter what religion you are, no matter what being you are. We can all live together and live a happy life and all turn to God and let God renew us within. There's so many different types of people on the planet, and I show love between all. I don't treat no one different. I don't think of anyone different, apart from the fact that a lot of them are evil. That's the only thing I don't like, the evilness, the sacrificing and all of these things. People are looking for a quick paycheck from the devil. So they're going to sacrifice their loved ones, sacrifice their friends that they grew up with. These are the things that the scientist likes. Don't you not know that the scientists know that God exists? And they're scared of God? Do you not know that? Do you know that all these people from different type of beings are scared of the Most High God, but because of greed, because of money, they don't want to run to God. They don't want to fear God. So they take Satan and the devil, who is many of their fathers, and they follow his orders, looking for a paycheck, a mansion, a vehicle, not knowing that these things never give you happiness. Vanity don't bring happiness. We are living in the end times, people, where judgment is upon the land. These scientists and that are being judged. They need to take a deep look in the mirror and lay down their weapons and lay down their faults. And leave the people that are woke alone to preach the gospel. And let me tell you something. There's a lot of people that are not on a journey with the Most High God, and they've taken on a journey with their demons, who they like to call God, and they're exposing the system. Those are the ones that the people them can kill. Because we all know the only way to the Most High God is through Christ. And now lived on the earth, Christ is not coming back. So the only way to the Most High God right now is through Proph Rye, or the true living daughter. Times is serious. People don't want to accept that Jesus Christ died for our sins. Once people told themselves, Jesus Christ died for my sins, or our sins, you'll be set free. I can see many of your hearts. A lot of people's hearts not clean. Even today, I've been on the road all day today, I haven't come across one righteous person. I haven't come across one righteous person. I haven't seen one person that is on a true living journey in this London with the Most High God. So who's everybody calling their God? Satan, Lucifer, the devil. The scientists out here are many of your gods. Because you guys fell. You guys fell. You guys fell over and over and over again. And the fact that the birth certificate don't exist, and they make you guys sign different contracts, leading you astray to think that you're going to do this and that for a paycheck, is going to make you break out of the matrix system. Let me tell you something, and let me make it clear. All these famous people you see, all the musicians, all the actors, the Hollywood scenes, the government, whether they have money or not, and they prayed for days like mansions, getting out of the hood, and that, let me tell you something. They're more worse than a man that has only a penny to his name, that does not lust after money, and does not want to gain the world. And the people that only have a penny to their name and hasn't signed any contract with the matrix system or have anything, those are the people that are rich. As money is the root of all evil, and money has no value. And when you look at life, you realize that the only thing people have is a house that is not theirs, because they're under the matrix system, which means they've already, not only have they been given a fake birth certificate, they've been given contracts. They're working with dark forces now. So that house is not theirs, it's the matrix. The cars they own is the matrix system. If they make one wrong move, and if they come out and speak about anything that they do behind closed doors, you'll see they'll lose every little thing. We, the people of the world that are living by Jesus Christ of Nazareth, that are living by the true and living God, the Alpha and the Omega, are the ones that will inherit the earth. We are the ones that are rich. It's a blessing. It's a blessing, people. The world is backwards. What we think is good, money and them type of things there, it's no good. Oh my days. Oh God, I got tears coming out my eyes. It's funny because, let me tell you something. They say the richer should become richer and the poorer should become poorer. Well, let me tell you something. It was all a test. And now people are going to witness to see the poorer should become richer and the richer shall be poor. And by the sweat of their brow, these rich people, they shall eat bread. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I'm starting to see, let me tell you something. I'm starting to see many of these people that sell their soul and they've got a paycheck. They're going to have to get a full-time job. The world is changing, people. They're going to have to get a full-time job because they've been tricked. A lot of these people are not their self. They've been tricked. The money, the cars, and all of these things. The girls. Nothing but a bunch of demonic women out here. I haven't seen one righteous woman today. They've been tricked. Satan has given them the world. I don't want the world. I want what God can give me from it. That's what I want. So if God's going to give me 100 women from the world and bring them my way, I'm taking that. But you're serving Satan, and Satan's going to say, have the gal them. There you go, money, girls, alcohol, drugs. He's going to send you bare gal them that are men, cuz. Shout out Satan. Oh, God. Let me tell you something. You see Satan, this guy, he's a serious guy. He's a serious man. But let me tell you something. He does a lot of fucked up shit, people. Satan even likes family members sleeping with family members. That's why a lot of families out here are sleeping with each other, fam. You get me? I see right beneath the bullshit. Gone are the days where people used to trick me, man. Them days are over with, man. You get me? We know what the world is for itself. And we don't budge, we don't itch. It is what it is. We still love each other the same, though. You get me? Sins are sins. But when you can be a true living person and come out and say, God, I repent. I confess of my sins. I done this. I was doing this. I was doing that. I was doing this. I was doing that. That's the most important thing. But nobody wants to repent. Nobody don't want to confess. People are literally happy living in darkness and their life is going downhill. And not only that, they're being drained of energy by the scientist people that are literally in control of this matrix system. I've got everyone in a loophole. Like yesterday, one of my housemates told me he's moving out to go and live with a woman, knowing that him and women don't get along. And I can already see his piece is going to be fucked up. It's all matrix, people. When you don't know the true living God, you're going to do stuff like that. God will never make you do stuff like that. Do you think I'm going to go back to my ex-partner that nearly fucked up my life? This is how the scientists and the demons them are running the place. Without God, there's no guidance. You're going in a loophole. You're going to meet this woman. She's fucked up your life. You move on. Without God that give you the proper healing, you're fucked. They're only going to send another demonic bitch your way to finish off the job. People don't learn. They don't listen. A lot of them think, oh, this kid is young. But if they've seen all the stress I've been through, they'll never know. But it's because I look like this. And that's because God's blessing me. You get me? God's blessing me. A lot of them would have thought I would have been outside kicking the trash pan. You get me? That's what the scientists and that's what they do. They have these people out here sacrificing their best family member. The family member that is meant to come and show them the true way of living. The family member that's meant to come and build them up from scratch. Once the good family member is finished, the rest of them are blind. And what happens then? The blind cannot lead the blind, which means they're all destined for hell. Job well done. Job well done. But like I said, people, I'm going to leave this video here. This video is called Scientists Fucking Around with the Woke People. They have to stop. They have to stop. They're watching me, I'm watching them. They must stop all this fucking shit. Leave us alone. Leave us alone or feel the wrath of God. You get me? That's all I'm telling them, bruv. I ain't got nothing more to say. Stay blessed. It's a boy, Proph Rye.